Hey, it's Michael Douglas. Welcome back to another episode of Dr. Pundit, where we talk about music, not medicine. And I want to talk about 3 times a music video made a song bigger than the charts ever could. And, you know, music videos are a relatively new concept in the grand scheme of music history, even though they go back predominantly in terms of mass consumption 45 years or so, okay? There's a lot more to music history than just the music video, although it seems like the music video has been around as long as songs have been around. But in terms of being a transformative type of entity geared at selling records, establishing the identity of an artist, and a lot more, yes, the argument is that there's still a relatively newer concept in music distribution and consumption. The way to superstardom was changed forever, especially in 1981 when MTV was born, once the music video earned popularity. Now, artists are compelled to incorporate some sort of visual entity to complement their music. And Taylor Swift has really been very instrumental in this in terms of her followers, casual fans alike, and just for cementing her legacy of performance. And that's not a bad thing, of course. Many musicians have come to appreciate the possibilities of music videos, especially in recent times. Moreover, a good video can change the trajectory of a song. And I want to talk about 3 times that I can think of that a music video made a song bigger than the charts ever could. Just FYI, all 3 of these songs are top 5 hits. 2 are #1 hits. Again, yes, they were big chart hits, but you know, as time marches on, decades later, songs would be known more for other things than just chart positions. But I digress. Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Britney Spears is one of the undisputed queens of the music video. She's had many powerful visuals throughout her career, but none are more instantly recognizable than Baby One More Time, her first #1 hit. And the schoolgirl look that she sports in this 90s staple has become one of the most famous costumes of all time. And it's a piece of pop iconography that feels as interesting now as it did when it debuted almost 30 years ago. And this video helped launch, of course, Britney Spears' career, and she became an overnight sensation, immediately moving up to the top spot in pop. And although Britney Spears has had numerous episodes in her career, along with the pitfalls, it's not hard to think that she wouldn't have earned that fame without the Baby One More Time video. Thriller by Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's Thriller turned the music industry on its head. Music videos were steadily rising in popularity over the previous 3 to 5 years, but with the advent of MTV that just pushed it into the stratosphere, and Michael Jackson became one of the first, if not the first, black artists to be featured in regular rotation, his popularity could not be ignored by the network, which had some resistance in the past from critics that they were focused too heavily on rock and non-black acts. The Thriller visual sees Jackson take on several characters, flexing not only his singing skills, but also his acting chops too. Now, of course, there was pop music before this video and pop music after, but the sheer weight of this video and Jackson's talent was too heavy for MTV and the music industry not to stop and take notice. Finally, probably the most well-known example of how a video can make a song in this list is the #1 hit from 1985, Take On Me by a-ha. The music video for this was unique for its time, of course, and the animation style wasn't being done by any other band, making it a highly requested video on MTV, of course. The song, works as a standalone piece, but it's hard to argue that its popularity would have been the same level without this avant-garde music video. And I think that out of all these videos, this one is the one that is most not only transformative, but influential. And it still is the subject of a lot of lore and ink and discourse about how music video shaped the music industry 40 or so years ago into the way that it is today, I suppose. Take On Me by a-ha. I'm Michael Douglas, and this is just kind of a short line items on 3 transformational ways music videos either launched a career, Britney Spears, gave the career a significant boost, which created a snowball effect and made the artist legendary Michael Jackson, and, well, at least gave audiences the taste of one-hit wonder status from a band, a-ha. But a-ha is really not a one-hit wonder. It's a band that has been venerable, and to this day, they have their core audience, me included. I'm Michael Douglas. If you like what you see here on the channel, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. And as the late great Barry White always used to say, let the music play. And I'll see you on the next episode.